Hi, you guys, and welcome to the Lord for More. I am Renika Moore, of course, and then I have the beautiful Miss Nikki. Woo! Hey. So, you guys, we are going to get into this lovely lady, but as you always know, we have the more bets. Miss Nikki, are you ready?
Yeah.
She seems a little nervous, huh? So you just pull a tab and you just pull it up, yeah. All right.
You have 5 seconds to ask me a question, and any question or a shot.
Oh, shoot!
Wow.
All right, now it's back to me, huh, y'all? Possibly. Uh-oh.
Okay, what keeps you going?
Okay, well, what keeps me going is just the future. Like, just knowing that in the future, I am going to be where I want to be. So just knowing and feeling and just knowing that God's going to take care of everything. That keeps me going.
That's great.
Yes. So, you guys, if you don't know, you're going to get to know it today, right? So, Miss Nikki has been styling and doing all kind of things, all kind of businesses for a long, long time. And most people may not know, but baby, guess what? She was best dressed in high school.
Yes.
Hello. Look at her outfit, y'all. She is cute, and she did her own hair.
And makeup.
And makeup, baby, multifaceted. So, Miss Smalls, aka Nikki. So, let me know. Tell us a little bit about you. You know, how did this all start? This entrepreneurship.
It started back in 2019. Just being a single mother, working from paycheck to paycheck. So I had a thing drive by the age of 30, I wanted to be my own boss. Work had got slow for me in 2009 at my regular job. So I was like, it's time for me now to do what I need to do in order to keep income in my house for my 2 boys. So I decided to step out on faith, and I started La Bella Rose off $100. I took my last
$100 job
from that job, and I flipped $100 into $50,000 within less than a year.
What?
So that was an awesome thing for me to do, and just to show my boys that anything is possible. And I didn't want them to see me struggle, so I did what I had to do as a mother.
So you guys, less than $100. We need to know more.
Yes,
so she said she flipped $100, you guys. Within a year, she made $50K.
Yes.
That's a big. I was about to call her. Woo! I got caught up. Wow, that's amazing. So tell me about your businesses, because baby, guess what? She got multiple. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but baby,
a lot.
She got a lot. Baby, this is a woman with so much creativity going on. Like, we need to know.
Where do we start?
Let's talk about La Bella Rose, which is your first.
Right.
Your first business venture.
Yes. La Bella Rose, like I said, was started in 2019. It started off with shoes and bags. I went from doing shoes and bags, and I was like, oh, okay, shoes and bags.
What kind of shoes?
It was just regular heels
sandals,
and slide-ons. I went from doing that and just doing, it was fashionable bags, but under cost. Most people don't want to spend $100 and $200 on a bag when they could get it for $30, $40.
Right, a cute bag, because I know I'm one of those. I like a little expensive stuff, but
right,
I love a deal.
I love budgeting. So I started doing that. That picked off. That was doing good. So I was like, okay, what else can I add? Need a little juice. So I said, let me start doing clothes. So I started doing pre-sales at first, where I'm not spending my money. I'm spending other people's money to get the sales in. If that makes sense.
Yes. Okay. Wow. Look at. Whoa, can you elaborate?
Okay, when you're doing pre-orders, you getting your money up front before you actually do their order.
Okay, so, like a launch. That's the way for you to launch it.
That's the way for you not to...
Like a pre-order, if you pre-order books, whatever the case is.
So that way you're not losing out on money, you gaining money. A lot of people don't know that. That's one step that a lot of business owners do wrong. When it comes down to business, they want to jump out their head first and spend so much money on inventory. But if you spend so much money on inventory, how you gonna make that money back if you don't get a sale?
Right.
So, but if I do this pre-order, I put something out there for marketing, and hey, it's catchy. You say, oh, I want to order that. So okay, cool. Come on. I gotta wait for you to order it. You need to pay up front, just like you would do on Amazon or these other little websites, Shein and
so don't jump
Fashion Nova, stuff like that. You have to pay before you get your product. So when it comes down to like local businesses and people that's just starting off, I would recommend for you to do pre-orders. Don't just jump out there and spend all of your money on inventory and you don't know if you're gonna make that capital back. So remember that.
Baby, that's facts. That's a key fact.
So I started off doing pre-orders, and then my pre-orders started to me doing independent things where I'm styling people for different events. They started inboxing me, DMing me, calling me, hey, I need for you to get me an all-white outfit for this event, and I'm gonna put your name on it. And it went from there. So that kind of took off with that, and then I started doing pop-up shops to get my name out there even more, putting my brand out there even more, and also giving other local business owner opportunity to come market their stuff and sell their stuff and make money as well. So that kind of
did your own pop-up shop.
I did my own pop-up shop.
You created your own lane, baby, because you know how with pop-up shops it'd be like so and so presents, and then they might just ask you, hey, you want to come?
I read the headline.
Yes, come on, she's a headliner, baby. Know that.
So I started doing that. That took off. So I was like, okay, what can I do that's going to also separate from me from other people? So I went to sleep one day. God started speaking to me. He started speaking to me in languages that I wasn't understanding. But I remember having a talk with my grandfather, who's a preacher, and he said, baby girl, he's talking to you, telling you it's your time. You need to accept it. Accept him as the head first, and then everything else.
And then we'll fall in line.
So I had to do that. And when I started accepting Christ first and getting my kids to accept Christ, that's when everything started working for me and going in the order that I needed to do. And then when I would wake up with brand new ideas, fresh ideas, different things that other people,
language you understood now. Wow. Boy.
So after La Bella Rose, that's when Super Bop game about.
And we're gonna get into this, y'all. Y'all just wait.
Came about. I was like, I started getting messages from local business owners that was in the same industry as me, the clothing industry, that was struggling or wanted to start a business but didn't know how to get vendors or send out an email to a vendor, didn't know how to put on a production and different things like that. So they would reach out to me for advice. So I went from there and I was like, you know what? Let me sit down and talk to my brother and see if he think if this is a good idea. Aaron has always been a good supporter to me, and I go talk to him. Even though he was miles and miles and miles away, because Aaron stays in Atlanta, he will always be one phone call away. And if I call him and I say, "Hey, Aaron, I have an idea. What you think about this?" and he's like, "Yes, sis. If they reaching out to you and they want your input on, business and stuff like that," he's like, "I think you should do it."
Yes.
So one day shout
out to Aaron.
Yes, shout out to Aaron.
Yes.
So one day I just sat down and I was like, "Let me write this planner." It took me like a month to do it, but I did it, and then I let him proofread it before I put it out there to the world. And I also, my best friend Nitra, I reached out to her and I let her proofread it and asked her what she thought about it, and she was like, "Yeah, this is a go." So we went from there. I started designing. I did my own design.
I'm about to be laid out in here. Like, my God, this woman is like really amazing, y'all.
Yes, I did my own design. So I sent it over to them as well. The proofread the design. What y'all think? So then we end up doing a photo shoot with me as the girl behind the planner.
The planner. Okay.
So we did the photo shoot, and then we marketed on Amazon, and they've been doing good on Amazon since 2019.
Whoo! Wow, we gonna get into this, y'all, because I know y'all want to see this, but that's not it. That's not it.
That's not
it, y'all. She got other businesses.
That's not it.
I really want to, she's talking about the planner about helping businesses grow and really start getting their foot in the ground, but she also has a school, or where she kind of gives advice and help other business entrepreneurs.
So let's get into that. Bella School of Business was started in 2020. Like I said, I will always get emails and messages from different women entrepreneurs that were struggling or wanted to start a business. So I was like, well, hey, maybe I should start Bella School of Business. So I started writing down a few things, and then I started doing the one-on-one sessions where you interact with me, you get to pick my brain, I get to pick your brain and see why you really want to become an entrepreneur. Because
you want to make sure it's not just because it's, I want to get make some money. But you gotta be passionate, bro. You gotta be in it.
Yeah, some people really don't know why they do what they do.
Yeah, they're just going with it. Huh?
That's why I do the one-on-one sessions, so I can get to know why you're really sitting inside of me. Because I'm not going to help you if you don't even know why you want to help yourself.
Exactly.
So you got to have a passion behind. Well, I just need money to make it throughout life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's like saying, for instance, your dream job. If you're not going in there happy every day, why are you
there? Why are you there? That's why I'm not working right now. You know, I'm working for myself because.
What is your passion behind it?
Okay, it's my dream. I'm building my dream. That's someone else's dream. Okay.
So that's what I like to ask. When they come sit in the chair and want to get started on how to launch their business. So I break down the ins and outs with business, how to get started from the ground up. Because some people don't realize that you have to research before you get started. Research is number one. You can't just say, oh, well, I'm going to just go make this book, maybe for example, and know why this book is being created. So you want to research, and you also want to look into see who around you is doing the same thing as you and what you can do different. That's another thing, because we have so many people doing the same thing in the same lane. But what is going to separate you from that lane? So I always tell them to make sure that you know your market,
your niche, or all those things.
Yeah, that's another thing that you need to know.
It's all in here.
It's all in there. Then you want to know about products. What is a good product? Because maybe you might have a product and I have a product, but what makes my product better than your product?
Right.
What's gonna stand out? So you want to know your product, because I can sell you anything as a salesperson because I've been in customer service forever. But I mean, I still want, when you go home, I want you to be like, oh, well, I did the right decision by buying this product. So that's another thing.
Be invested in it. Yes.
Being invested into it. So that's what I teach them in the class, the ins and outs in business, how to keep money afloat, how to budget, how to market, how to brainstorm, how to start new ventures, how to, if the venture is not doing good, to take a break and then refresh. Different things like that. It's really good. It's really good in my one-on-one sessions. I can go on and on.
Yeah. All her information, how to connect with her, how to follow her, and we see what she's doing, how she's doing it. If you want to jump into that school, like all that information is going to be down below. Make sure you guys support her, follow her. If you need that additional help, she's the girl. Okay. What is there anything else you want to talk about?
We also have Trendy Fashion. Trendy Fashion was started at the middle of 2020, which is the sister of LaBella Rose. LaBella Rose was the first company. Trendy Fashion is the second company, which I call the sister. It's high-end fashion for low under $25.
Oh wow. High-end fashion. And can I ask you this? Is this part of the Trendy Fashion?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, y'all. Well, y'all shopping at Shein. Y'all need to be shopping at Trendy Fashion, baby. Look at this. This is beautiful. Beautiful, good quality, soft, smooth.
Everything. Right on time for the fall.
Okay. Don't sleep on it.
So yeah, it was started as the sister, and since then it became the foundation.
Yeah, okay.
And LaBella
kind of took the lead.
Took the back burner because everybody was like, you have good things and it's under $25, so I'ma shop with you. So that would actually set me aside from a lot of people in the area, price wise. We might have the same clothes because a lot of people deal with the same vendors coming up, but I know how to talk to my vendors to where I can get my stuff for a good price, and I can sell it to people that want nice things but maybe on a budget. we are in a low area, so it's hard to, I mean, especially being single parents and stuff like that, to afford nice things. It's hard. So that's the main reason why I did Trendy Fashion, and then from Trendy Fashion I started Trendy Girls.
Oh, I didn't even know about this one, y'all. This is a alert.
Trendy
News
Girls
alert.
is like I said, still high end fashion for girls under $15.
Wow, y'all. So y'all kids gonna be taken care of too, okay?
Yeah. Even though I didn't have a little girl, I have 2 boys. I always been into, girl stuff. So I started Trendy Girls to help other women dress their daughters. And that does well as I only run Trendy Girls for holidays. Different holidays is an occasional situation, like
especially
coming up,
coming up
for like Thanksgiving. I'm gonna start doing my Thanksgiving outfits, and outfits for Christmas is seasonal. So Trendy Girls is not around year round.
24/7, yeah. 365. That's 24/7.
Oh.
365, y'all.
It's not around that long. So yeah, that's Trendy Girls. Then we started Brother Snack and Go, which is with my boys. We have the homemade nachos, and we also have the Rotel nachos and the Rotel shrimp nachos that we do. And we have the crawfish nachos. So that's something that I do with my boys, just to show them how to be entrepreneurs. Because I always want them to think about the what if something happened to mom? What y'all gonna do? Do y'all have something to fall back on? So that's why we started Brother Snack and Go. And when I do the pop-up shop, they run their booth.
Oh my gosh! I love it. Yes.
Last year was their lunch, and they did good. They sold out. They sold out.
And they probably was so happy.
They were so happy.
Now, how old is the youngest? Because he a character.
4.
Okay, 4. And how old's your oldest?
11.
11. Okay.
He's
11.
Wow,
and he helping too.
Yeah, but they have a little competition. They don't like to spend the money.
Yes.
So it's like, well, I did the most work and he didn't do this, and I'm like, well, but y'all still brothers. Y'all both named.
Yeah, there you go.
Have to split it in a partnership. One might not hold one weight, but you still gotta hold that weight and
take care of you. Take care of your position. Yeah.
So
hold your position. Yeah.
So I'm still trying to get them to understand the importance of being partners and also being brothers.
Yes.
At the same time.
I love it. A fantastic entrepreneur and an amazing mom. Wow.
Yeah. So what else will we have?
I'm about to say it. Yeah, I feel like that's something else.
Then I was like, well,
your book. You have a book.
Oh yeah, I have the book. I wrote basically Sleeping with the Enemy. It's on Amazon, you guys. It started out with me writing a story of my life, and then I flipped it.
Okay, you can't do it all.
I flipped it. I flipped it into something else because like I said, my brother, I always confide in my brother. He's like, no, you've been through some things in your life, but I don't think it's
don't air it out. All that out.
I don't think it's gonna thing, and then we don't want to be kind of sued on different things and stuff. And they said, flip it. So I was
do different names and stuff.
So I was like, okay. So I was playing around with some things, and then he's like, no, I gotta tweak it a little bit. Let me edit it. And so he started editing. Aaron ended up coming home to take a break from Atlanta. So me and him was able to work on the book together. Okay. So that was something we did as siblings. And it turns out to be, when I first dropped Sleeping with the Enemy, I sold 200 copies within that day.
Oh, wow.
Because everybody wanted to read it.
Yeah. I mean, because who doesn't like a little juicy, story,
Juicy story. And then I'm in the process because everybody like, when you going to write part 2? Because of the way
you got a part 2 coming up.
Part 2 coming up. But I'm waiting for Aaron to come back.
Okay. Yeah, come on, Aaron. You need your partner. You need
I need the
your
partner.
ace. Yes.
I need the partner because it's a lot of things that he may see from a different point of view. And I need him to just come along because the way we end the story is with a twist that you will never understand.
Oh, y'all. Oh, Lord. I gotta go get this book.
Honestly, I need to talk to Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry, where you at? Come on.
And make this a movie because it's really, really good.
Oh my gosh.
It's really good. And I didn't think I was capable of doing something.
Oh, you are capable of a lot.
And that just came to me overnight. Like, honestly, I wrote that book in a day. Oh. Honestly. Me and Aaron wrote that book in a day.
Oh, girl, y'all on some... Ooh, y'all see, baby, they on another playing field.
Yeah, we wrote that book in a day.
Wow, Nikki.
Because it started off as me writing as my life, and then I just
it kind of went naturally.
Was like, we gotta put this in New Orleans. We gotta base this out of New Orleans. So we gotta,
because it hit home. My gosh.
So it's like we went from there, and I was like, okay. So I just started writing. It was a Sunday when I wrote it.
Wow.
And I had time to sit down and like just focus.
Because that was like your downtime.
My downtime. The kids were gone. It was just me and Aaron at the house, and so I was able to just sit down. Like, I'll write a chapter, then I'll send it to him or whatever. He was like, no, I tweaked it a little bit. I'm sending it back. Read it and let me know, and then you try to catch on and go from there.
Oh wow!
And so we went on.
You should just look in the mirror every day and be like, I'm the shit.
I do. And then it's scary. It's scary at the same time.
I know.
It's like growing up in the small town of Franklin. We was told we had to go to school to make some of ourselves. We was told that, if you don't go to college,
raise my kids
if you don't go to college, you're not gonna make some of something. And it took for me to get to my adulthood to really understand. Like, I went to college. I tried to follow my mama's footsteps and do the nursing and stuff like that. I got my degree in that. It wasn't for me.
Yeah.
And it's just some things that that they pick in our head really don't be true.
It's trained behavior. I really do believe it's trained behavior. Like it's what we learn, and we can't fault our parents because that's what they learn. You know, it goes trickle down effect. Yeah.
So that's the thing about that I'm learning, that with my kids, like, even though I want y'all to go to college and get a degree underneath your name, but if it's not for y'all, it's not for y'all. Or whatever. And I don't want y'all to do business because mama doing business. I want y'all to do something that makes y'all happy. Like Asai, he really wants to be a police officer. Even though I'm scared and I don't want that for him, I'm like, well, maybe he's going to break out of that. I'm like, let's fingers crossed. I want him to break out of that, but if that's what he wants to do, I gotta roll with it. Caden wants to be an entrepreneur. He wants to make his money. He's like, mama,
he like that money, huh? He like seeing it.
I see you making the money. How can I make the money? Like, when can I get started on something else? So we're in the process of trying to get him to figure out what direction he wants to go in, like business wise, and
baby, don't put an age on business too, because man, you see how many? There's a lot of stories about kids, just taking off, bruh. If you got a idea, just follow it. Like, just go with it.
Also, we have for the holiday season coming up. We started it last year. Asai has his custom cars. It's the luxury cars. And we do the layaway plan where parents can get the layaway and start their layaway to pay out the cars before Christmas. So we have that as well for Asai. That's his business outside of Brothers Pack and Go.
I love that.
We does that. We also cater into the teddy bears. I don't know something about teddy bears. He called himself a big teddy bear. So he's trying to get into the teddy bear industry. And, he wants to design a teddy bear necklace.
And teddy bears are so cute though.
Yeah,
they're very cute.
He's trying to get a good custom hip hop teddy bear chain.
Yes.
So that's what he wants to do.
That would be dope. People would rock that. Because there's this designer in New York. He was known for the teddy bear button or whatever. Chris Brown wore it. Things like that. It's like cool to add onto a jacket, whatever. Accessorize. I'm going to get his information and
show him some ideas and let him look into that. That'd be awesome.
He has that stuff. Yeah.
That'd be awesome for him because he wants to get into that industry, but he's still trying to figure it out. And I'm just like, well, baby, whenever you're ready,
just tell
mama keep doing it. Then I'm like, do you have your startup money?
I mean, he making that money doing his snacks and goals. So
like, do you have your little startup money?
He's
like, no, you got it. And I'm like, no, what you gonna do to get your little startup?
Because he gonna take that $100. He gonna take $100 and flip it like it's mama.
So I tell him, he's like, well, I got a bank account. How much money I got in my account? That's for when you get older. That's not now. No.
Don't get in the habit.
No, I haven't said they can't touch it until they're 21.
Oh wow. Okay. Ooh, they're gonna be good.
They're gonna be good. They make their own little money. When they do a sale and they do good on they sell out, you can't tell them nothing. The last sale they did, they sold out. They say, "Mama, we gonna treat you." Okay, go.
Okay, come on. go? Take me where you want to take me.
They took me to Chili's, girl.
Okay, well, hey, that's fine. That's fine. What did you get? The 2 for $20?
No, I got the order what
You got
I
the order.
and they pull their little money out and pay it for it. I'm like, okay, all right. Y'all
Yes, I love it. I love it.
We went to Jump Zone and did the jumping and stuff like that. Oh, whatever. But that
They
was
deserved
their
it.
little treat.
Yeah.
Even though they were supposed to be treating me.
Yeah, but they deserved it.
But they deserved it because that was their first little thing, and they, I was proud of them. And then they was able to hold a crowd at a big pop-up shop. That was something new for them. So I introduced them to that, and then everybody like, well, when the next pop-up shop? And I just been like, I'm slowly easing myself back in. And then I also have the logo queen, where I do. Where I do custom logos, business cards, thank you cards, funeral pins. I also do flyers for different events, stuff like that. And we're gonna label that under the logo queen.
Wow, you guys, please, again, you guys, if y'all didn't hear before, the information is down below to really connect with her, because she can really can help anyone who like you say, you do funeral pins, like really all lifestyles, all that, doesn't matter where you are in life, you can really benefit from connecting with her on just anything.
So many levels.
Reach out to her. Oh my God, so much. Do you realize how much you do?
No, I didn't realize that so much went in this little brain of mine.
Yes, oh my
until
God.
I actually started doing things, and it's like some days it's overwhelming when I sit back and I look from where I was in 2018 to where I'm at now. Where I'm at now, and it's amazing. Yes. And I was able to,
and it's only gonna be up from here.
Yeah. I was just able to just sit back and enjoy it. These last 7 months, it's just been like me refinding myself, but actually enjoying the money that I made. Right. The money that I made, and also the perks of being a mom. Like I get to enjoy that, like every day, seeing my kids wake up every morning and they so excited and they're like, Mama, what are we gonna do today? And it's just amazing. And when I was working full force, like I was doing my mama stuff, don't get me wrong, but I wasn't in tune as much because I was so busy
able to really reflect in the moment,
making that money. And it's not all about that. Even though my kids get to see, the finer things, I also want them to know the struggle, because I come from the struggle. Being born and raised in Franklin and Baldwin, we struggled. My mom and them struggled. Some days we didn't know where the next meal was gonna come from. And I don't want them to feel like they privileged because everything they want, they get. So I'm in a place where I'm trying to show them, like, oh, well, you asked for it. Just because you asked for it don't mean that you're going to get it. Because as many days I asked for stuff as a child, I wasn't able to get it because my mom and them couldn't afford it. So now I'm in a place where I'm letting my mom and them enjoy, my kids enjoy. So that is
I'm so proud of you, Nikki. I'm just so excited, and I'm glad that you're here and just sharing sharing your value and your worth with others. I think that's so important, to uplift others and share the knowledge. And I love the fact that you're just so open to share the knowledge. And there's room for everybody. There's room for everybody at the table. Like, just know that it don't have to be a competition. Just collaborate. Like, just build people up. That's it. But I know we've been chit-chatting. I know you guys are ready to see what this book is about. Okay? So we seen that awesome book, right? Y'all will be down below. Y'all about to order that book. You about to be sold out, baby.
Yeah.
Yet again.
Let's get it.
Yet again, huh? Let's get it. I love it.
And the voice of Kaden.
Yeah, let's get it. So you have so many businesses, so many ways, like multiple streams of income. Hey, baby, that's the goal. That is the goal right here. Yeah. But how do you manage everything with being a entrepreneur and a mother of 2 boys?
God.
Oh, God.
That's all I can say is God. I don't even know how I do it. All I do is faithfully every morning, every night, thank God, and go from there.
Oh. God is in control, baby.
Yes.
He's in control.
That's all I can say, because I don't know how I juggle it all, but
you do it.
I do it. Some days I'm like, did I have enough sleep?
Yes.
I remember like to do this and do that, and I'll be like, yeah, I did it, and it's just going. It's just going.
Wow. There you go, man. Woo. Let him be the head of your house.
Yes.
Know that. So, Miss Nikki, before leaving out, I do have another question before the toast.
Okay.
So, what is your outlook on life? And basically, you know, what's your outlook on someone who wants to be an entrepreneur too?
It's always good. I tell anybody, invest in yourself. The world that we living in right now, the best thing you can do is invest in yourself. And like I said, I took $100 and invested in myself. I didn't know what $100 was going to do, but if it worked for me, it could work for you. I'm not just saying that you have to use $100. You can use whatever you feel like is, you know, a good fit for you to start whatever project you want to start. Some people don't realize that you could start a business with no money. I didn't know that until I started digging.
Now I have a question too. You have a book coming out about that.
Yes.
Yeah, another book, y'all. Would this be on Amazon?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Amazon, and you got some goodies, y'all.
I'm gonna try to do a book showcase or something.
Yes.
Of that sort. Like I was supposed to do the party for the Sleeping with the Enemy, and I didn't get a chance to do it because of COVID. But I'm hoping this time that I'm able to do the lunch.
Yeah, I'll be there for sure. Asking for my autograph. I need my autograph. Lord.
So yeah, my outlook is just basically just trying to be better than what I was the day before. That's just where I'm at and what I'm trying to do. I don't want to wake up and be like, oh, well, I was that person laying in the bed. No, I want to be this person today. I did this yesterday. Can I do this today? Yeah. So I always try to wake up refreshed, in a good spirit. I have like self-reflection notes that I look at, and I also have daily prayers that I do every day that helps me, guide me, mold me, and push me in that direction.
Get your head in the right space, you know, every day.
So my outlook is just basically trying to do something different and be a better mom than I was the day before.
Yes. Wow, Lord. Okay, you guys, this was an amazing interview. I'm so glad you came and you joined me and you shared so much knowledge. Like, I'm just like floored. I told you that. Like, I'm floored. Like, it's crazy.
It's crazy and it's scary at the same time because I didn't realize how amazing
you
turned out to be.
Right.
Because I actually thought my passion was to be in dance. Like I thought I was gonna, do something of that sort. I never thought that I would end up in the clothing industry.
You doing that, baby? You're not just in the clothing industry.
Well, I done tapped into
you're author. You got author on your name, girl.
I done tapped in so many different things.
And I love it. I love to see it. So, Miss Nikki, do you need to be topped off, darling? Are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So you guys know what we're going to do. We're going to do a toast, and I always let the guests leave us with a little nugget. So you have the floor.
I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. If you want to get a business started, do it. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do nothing that you don't want to do. Also, when you do go into business, clothing industry, for example, make sure you learn the ins and out when it comes to running a business. It's a lot of things that you can do that you don't have to really spend your money up front with. I would tap into that in the book. I don't want to get so much, because when I start talking about business,
she gonna go.
I start rolling. But I just want y'all to be honest. Always keep God first, and no matter what you do what you gotta do.
Hello. All right, we're gonna cheers to that, girl.